that is happening, can I cast a spell on the back of the card or no?
Why not?
Like how long of a spell? Like what? I don't. I can't say because I don't know.
So convoluted. I'm going to use Wish to cast Scry to use Axiom as the source of the Time Dragon, one of the Time Dragons. Basically, see where they're at. Let's sign the contract for Axiom.
Does not work.
Well, damn it. I knew I should have got the upgraded orb.
Aren't you like a god now? Can't you just do like, hey, this is my follower? Is your dragon your follower?
Axiom
Or-
is not my follower. No.
Do you follow Axiom?
I mean, that would probably be the more logistical way, but no. We are
Huh.
partners. But you would think that, considering how much he writes me.
Hmm. Speaking of Axiom, where is he?
On my back. With his cowboy hat.
Oh. Okay, I thought Axiom was off elsewhere with your inquiry.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So as Riven is on the back casting this, and you're driving down, you spot off on the right side, like kind of like darting in and out of the rocks. 1 second. Six. Would be white. I guess technically red with white stripes. Foxes darting in and out of the rocks on the right side.
Well, they're cute little foxes.
Oh.
Birds don't see anything weird, do they? Just foxes.
There's foxes.
Okay.
Doing foxy things.
I will slow the cart down so I can annotate. We spotted white and red foxes at this location.
Being thorough.
Oh,
Are they listed on the guild card?
I will search through the images to find something similar.
Just out of curiosity, does that thing work like a Pokédex?
You don't see any.
It kind of does, but I can't. We can't just point it at something and it tells us what it is, or can
Yeah,
we?
that's what I was hoping.
When you look up fox, there are red foxes and then there are white foxes, but there are not red and white.
Type up Kitsune.
Aren't Kitsune sentient?
Yep.
When you type in Kasune, they are all white, but they look more like a Kasune than a fox.
Okay. Does it have a preferred language written for them in the entry?
It says that Kasune speak Common and Sylvan.
Okay, so in
They
Sylvan,
have dark vision. They're shapeshifter.
How many minutes has it been since we killed the slimes?
Roughly about an hour.
Oh, never mind then. My stuff's worn off.
since we did stop the cart so I can make my annotations, I will say in Sylvan, hello, friends. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions if you have the time.
A couple of them, two that were darting between the rocks will perch on top of rocks, tilt their heads.
Have you seen or noticed anything out of the ordinary lately?
Yes. Other than you?
Hmm? Other than us?
Fire giants and fire elementals.
Okay.
They don't usually come to the road, but they've been coming to the road.
Uh, do you have any idea of why they would be doing that?
It's either to eat dwarfs or play pranks on them.
Oh. Fair points. Well, thank you for your time. Please keep having fun.
Good luck. Careful of rocks. The giants like to throw rocks.
Thank you very much. For those of you who do not speak Sylvan, I will say that the Kitsunes have informed us that there are fire elementals and fire giants that have been visiting the roads to maraud or prank dwarves. Probably to rob them, but
It seems more like a kitsune to prank rather than a giant. Maybe they're projecting a little bit.
maybe. But if they're pranking, then at least it's not lethal. So I'll make my notes.
Yeah, I think more likely it is the murdering and stealing that the giants are doing, because that is
Mhm.
more what giants do. Fire giants, I should specify. Certain other giants are cool.
I don't know. I've only met hill giants and cyclopses.
Hill giants, fire giants, ice giants, they're kind of jerks.
Yeah.
Storm giants can be cool. Cloud giants can be cool. Stone giants can be cool. Yeah. Do I speak giant? Vestiel asks in character, unsure of which languages she speaks anymore at this point. Yes,
Yeah.
I do speak giant.
You get so many languages in your head, you just spaghetti them all up.
I have a penchant for threatening giants and being successful when I do so.
Are you guys back on your way?
Yes. Let us be on our way.
Vondar, as you guys are going, because it's not a straight path in the mountains, and as you're getting just about out of eye shot, you have, I guess technically, Anyone with over 25 passive, I forgot you guys are all crazy. Passive perception would see 6 of the Kasunis go to the road and then disguise themselves to look like your group and start walking towards the capital.
Ha! That's we should probably stop that. Let's see. How much energy do I have?
How far away are they at this moment?
We would just be leaving them.
I was talking to the DM.
I'm sorry.
I would say a good, not too far, but about probably like 250 feet as you're about to go around a bend.
All right.
Do something like that.
Yeah. Should we go back and stop them, or just live and let live?
Go back
Oh
and
yeah, I
stop
think we have
who?
to spin around.
I can't see what y'all are talking about.
Oh, the kitsunes have assumed our appearances and are walking towards the capital.
Well, that's not really good.
Why does this keep happening?
Should we kill him?
You know what?
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna invoke my boon of canaries and send them to chase off the kitsune.
That's fair.
I'll send my canaries as well to assist.
And my crows.
So the canaries are gold dragons,
Yes.
but they're, oh, they still look like a canary?
Mine are just crows.
Have we ever used them?
I used them when I was trapped in the.
What the hell are they now?
Canaries.
Yep. Jesus Christ.
As you
How many do we
let
summon?
loose, I think it's like 7. Yeah, so 14 canaries and a murder of crows descend upon the Kusuni as you guys. Do you guys continue on, or
You should stop and wait.
I mean, I kind of have to follow the canaries. Would I realize that they're dragons, or would I think that they're canaries?
You have the same boon.
that's entirely up to you?
I know, but I don't know if we would like if I would be able to determine that.
I. There is no rhyme or reason that Riven, the character, would mistake 7 canaries flying out of 2 of your comrades
I
as
totally agree.
anything but that.
Okay, And that's what I'm asking. I wasn't sure if the Dragon Rider would be able to determine that or not, or if there'd be some type of connection they would. Oh, okay. I haven't read them. Or also, okay. I did. I'm also driving. I just got home. I will be on my computer in a couple minutes.
As the canaries and the ravens harass the Kitsune, they turn back into foxes and dart through the rocks.
Disperse.
Message received.
It's a boon from Bahamut.
You guys are going. Let me. Couple hours goes by, nothing. Another hour goes by. And you see a band of 14 creatures going the same direction you guys are going, away from the Dwarven capital. They look like small elves.
Like halfling-esque size, or just elves that are on the smaller side?
Elves that are the size small.
We're gaining
Hmm.
on them?
Oh yeah, we're just walking.
Okay.
They look like some of them are playing instruments. Wind and string instruments.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
we should stop to see if they. I mean, they seem okay, so I don't know if there's any reason to, but
Something is off. I will slow the cart down. But telepathically, I'll say, what is a group of elven minstrels doing walking away from the dwarven capital?
it's their business.
Right, but it doesn't make sense that they're here. I mean, think about how hard of a time we had when we first showed up here. So I'd recommend to the party that we err on the side of suspicion for now.
And you said you were slowing down.
Yeah.
you're making a bit of racket, so they notice you coming. They do as much as they can to move to the side. And as you come, a couple of them wave.
Wave back.
It is dark out, and they will say, "Hail, fair travelers!
Hail! What's a merry band of minstrels doing all the way out here?
We're making our way to Vikarich. There was no caravans heading this way.
I'll look to Vondar.
Are we within 15 feet of them? And were they telling the truth?
No, they're not telling the truth.
How close to be?
You can be within 15 feet. You were pulling up on them.
I have true sight in that range.
Oh, they look like what they look like.
Okay.
Small elves.
It's up to you how you handle that information.
You're size S, right? Two-thirds of them are smaller. Still size S, but smaller than you. So only a third of them are taller than you.
The quarterling.
Well, the party is discussing what to do with them. I will keep up the conversation with them. And I would say, it's not very often that we see, many of, our kind, way out here in the Dwarven Kingdoms. Are you doing like some kind of like event or what's the thing that people do?
Our kind. Aren't you an?
I'm not exactly an elf.
Starts with a G, right? Doesn't the thing start with? Is it a genie? No, it's not a genie. What is it?
Genasi?
Yeah! Aren't you a genasi?
I'm a lot of things, but I'm partially elf.
Yeah. Okay. Then okay. Then your statement's still okay. We're partially elf. We're elfish.
Elfish. Yep, elfish.
Well, one elfish to another elfish. Can you give us a ride?
T telepathically
14.
to Vondar. You getting good vibes from them?
The only thing they lied about was the first thing, heading to Velkotwitch, and couldn't find a caravan.
I will say, what business brings you to Velkwitch?
Oh, no, no. I mean, it's just the next town on the road, but we were visiting cousins. And that is not a lie.
It's rare to see non-dwarves in this part of the world. I'm surprised you have
I know,
cousins
right?
here.
Oh, yeah. They're just up the hill a ways. But we have been adapted to be able to live in the heat, so keeps the riffraff, well, most of the riffraffs away.
They're half elf dwarves.
You say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
If that was telepathic, I would say they're too short to be dwarves. They'd be taller than that. Dwarves are taller than halflings, and elves are taller still, so they'd be.
Yeah, it's an elf and a dwarf, and it just kept sliding downhill.
Oh dear.
It's gonna be tightly packed, but I think we're fine with giving them a ride, right, guys?
Oh, I couldn't unmute fast enough. I was gonna say me after he said it was gonna be.
Can I give an insight check into their general vibe?
Yeah, legit.
Can I give them a vibe check?
Yeah, if I can give him a vibe check.
All right, I'll give them a vibe check.
Yeah.
Not my finest, but an 18 in any other game is awesome.
Is there tentacles?
You don't
in that
believe
face like
that they're
that?
an assassin bugbear sent to kill you.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was wondering.
When they ask to come on, I'll say, certainly you can join as long as you promise not to attack, betray, or steal from us.
They were all happy until you get to the last part. Oh, we'll pass then.
Okay. Wow.
Surprisingly honest, thieves. They wouldn't go back on their word.
I'm a little surprised that they answered.
Bondar, who doesn't go back on their word?
The Fae.
They were just visiting their cousins.
The Kitsune are Fae, I take it, in the setting.
Yep.
All right.
I think we should put them there now.
I think we're just gonna continue on. Well, good luck and try not to have too much fun.
Good luck, and we will have fun. As they continue to play their merry tune as you guys roll down the hill.
Can I check to make sure nothing was stolen?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't think they were archfae, so.
Do we want to jot them down as possibly more Kitsune?
No, their forms were real.
Good to know.
I'm sorry, what was
Thank
that,
you.
Bondar?
Bondar said their forms were real.
Yeah, make a note of it. I would. We made a note of foxes playing, so we may as well make a note of this traveling. Make a group.
Yeah, I'll pass you the journal so you can make the notes yourself, and you can see that Simmar's been fairly detailed with the account so far.
As you continue on the trail again,
On the road again.
you get 2 hours down the road, and you spot a campfire on the side of the road, and a couple tents you can see through the camp light.
Who needs to build a fire here? I mean, for cooking, I guess. But
As it rolls around midnight,
we should probably make camp ourselves.
It is
Are
about
we
that
making
time.
Thunderdome or not?
We're
I
done
have
with Thunderdomes
camp.
for a while.
I can take care of it.
do you stop right where you are, or do you go forward to the other camp?
I think we
Let's
should not stop at that, wherever
Yeah.
that is.
give them their privacy.
Jolly, as you said that you could make camp, what is this that you can make camp with?
I pull out a 1 foot long chest, take a key out of my glove, and use the cottage chest.
Well, you were just putting it up, or
Yep. Because I have a couple of things as well. I have a house ward which covers security of 2,500 square feet. An immovable cat as a guard. A
movable cat?
immovable cat. I'll just go ahead and put all
Is
the
it
items I
like if
have for the house.
it's on you, like you go to sleep?
I just click the item. It is a cat
Oh, I'm
that.
still reading the other thing. Sorry.
And then I have a Shibati I can summon as well to defend the house, as well as a skeleton.
Very cool.
And then
And what do
there's
you
the
tell the cat to do? Because you got to do it. You got to give it 2 command words, or
well, once we go inside, I'll tell it to guard the door, but I have the house ward to protect the grounds around where we are. And then
Before
the
before we go in,
um
can I do an Arcana check to see if this house is extra dimensional space and would badly impact our bags of holding?
yes, you can.
Why do I have -4?
Did you die recently?
No.
Is one of your effects accidentally a negative?
As far as I can see, it looks like it is stored in an extra dimensional chest, but the space itself is not extra dimensional once it's activated. Because it's way too big for, you know, the chest, but once it goes out, you're good to go.
Great.
Then I have the house ward, and outside of the house, there will be a bone of animation and a defender Shabati to defend the outside. And once everyone comes inside, I'll drop the immovable cat at the door and say, guard alert.
You are a bag of tricks, Jolly.
It's still there, Vonda?
Yeah, all my skills, it looks like.
Ah! Vondar's an enemy? How is this? I don't have it on. And the defender shield does something, you said? Oh, animated armor?
It's a defender Shabati, which is essentially just animated armor.
And you're having that stand next to the cat, next to the door?
So the bone of animation, which spawns a skeleton, and the defender Shabati are standing outside the door. The cat is guarding and alerting inside the door. So once we go in, the cat will just enlarge and sit at the door and guard. And if anything comes inside, alert.
Did they change the rules for exhaustion in the 2024 update?
Yeah, they changed a lot of stuff.
I thought we weren't using 2024.
We're not, but
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
we are not.
Oh, okay.
I just clicked
Things
off.
like
I clicked off the
sorry, go ahead.
exhaustion, and it removed the -4.
That must be. I haven't looked at it. Did you have 2 points of exhaustion?
Well, technically I had 3, but I have a feat that reduces the effect to 2.
There you go. All right. So, thank you, Vondar, for being our test dummy. Another thing we have to look at.
But as we go inside, welcome to Casa de Jolly. If you want a bath, let me know. If you want some food, let me know. I have vegan and non-vegan options. It's really y'all's choice. And I guess the house is kind of like a 2-story cottage core type house. You know, it's got a little bit of potted plants on the inside. It's cozy. If she wasn't tall, you would assume it's like a mobile hobbit's house.
What do you do with your 2 chocobos in your cart?
Does this house come with a stable?
They would also just be safe because of the house ward on the outside. So it kind of just protects them around. But no, there is no actual stable.
Well, all right then. I guess it is usual feed the animals and find a place to sleep, which we have this wonderful house now.
Yep. Upstairs bedroom is mine. But there's some guest rooms and a couch. Make yourself at home. Does anybody want a bath or food?
I guess I'll take a bath.
I pull out a hovering spear. Automated bath.
Well, this is nice.
Like I said, I'm full of tricks.
These are luxuries that one does not commonly experience unless they have like a private demi-plane or something.
Oh, as
Yeah,
she
you
says
mentioned
that,
about, like off prestigitation baths and good berries, but doesn't mean it's fun.
well, I mean, I have something to dispense as good berries if you prefer those.
I mean, I can make my own is the thing. So, but like, you know, good berries are they're nice, they're good, they're nourishing, but they're not. It's not food.
Well, I um, you've probably noticed by now that even though she hasn't changed clothes, she's now wearing pajamas. And she goes to the kitchen area and starts using her spice box kit and an automated cook to make her a salad with one of her rations.
I will enjoy my bath.
And are you planning on anyone planning on doing anything short resty or like a long rest that's shorter, or are you just all taking the 10 hours?
I'm doing the 5 hours, and then I'm going to do some downtime.
Same.
I'll do the 4 hours, and then I'm going to, if available, I'm going to copy some spells into my spell book.
I'll take.
Seeing and pierce any shield.
After I
I'll ju-
make my salad, I'm gonna take a long rest.
Yeah, I'm just gonna long rest. I am going to learn that I no longer need to sleep, so this is awkward.
Only awkward if you make it. Akido never had to sleep, but he made sure he got 10 hours in every night.
So, since I am a contradiction now, because I am a celestial undead, besides the other many things I am, I am still able to choose to sleep despite not needing it? Okay, cool.
I
Uh,
I'm pretty sure anything that says sleep part says you don't need to sleep. So it's all you. It's not. There is only one undead that I know of that can't sleep.
hmm. Then I will choose to sleep because sleeping is nice.
How long were we? How long were we traveling after defeating those aberrations?
8 hours.
Okay.
What were you doing on your ribbon? Anything special, or are you just gonna be doing it here? Your downtime. Good to note. Weasel, you don't get interrupted the entire time while you're out there. Everyone has their 5 hours of rest. Gets to do their 5 hours of whatever they want. If you were doing your long rest, you get all that done.
I would have woke up, made everybody breakfast.
That's a good roll on your dispenser.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter because I only used one charge.
Oh, it's
So,
a waste then.
but yeah, I'll take it though.
Yo. All of it, like my back or my leg or I look. Perfect time to try out this new spell I just picked up. I'm gonna use Recollection Statement to cast True Seeing.
That was a snake.
Perfect. Okay.
That was horrifying.
It's got a snake head, right? Roger.
I was really scared this was gonna get X-rated really quick.
A for adult.
Well, anything too spicy struck down by Twitch anyway, so. Nice.
As you gather, and Jolly is making vegan and non-vegan meals. You guys awake or come down for the aromas of fresh food?
As we're eating breakfast, I'll say to Vasteel, Vasteel, can you ask your teacher about, remember that ring that Kasich had, the ring of doublespeak? Could you ask your teacher what kind of effects it has beyond that? Are there any like negative aspects to it since it comes from a fiend?
Teacher isn't necessarily an artificer. I'm gonna ask her about Lesser God Forge, but if it's less than that, I don't see why not. I will this is the first time. I mean, Lazar, if you're, Jolly, if you're at all paying attention to Bastille or what she's doing as she's studying her spell book, she's talking to a doll. I don't know if the doll is currently walking on its own or talking, but she is talking to this doll with the utmost of seriousness, this little pink doll. And as Vondar asks her to do this, she looks again to the doll and asks, "Yeah, could you tell me about this ring of double speak? Um, what are its properties that the king had on him?"
Huh. She'd probably say like, "Man, everyone here is so strange," and then her arm would turn into a knife and she starts chopping lettuce.
Repeat the question, Vasil.
I'm asking about the properties of the double speak ring that the king had worn.
Is a very interesting magical item. As you are aware, it allows the wearer to lie undetected. And it is very, other than that, is very vile and should be destroyed, like anything that eats souls. Normally, side effect is you have to feed the devil that gave it to you souls once a week.
I will relay this information to Vondar. Seems like a really nasty piece of work.
I thought about using my voucher on that, but not if it has that kind of consequence to it.
Which voucher were you thinking?
Any item up to Lesser God Forge. I still haven't used that.
Maybe you could describe. I want a ring of double speak that only hides when I'm lying and nothing else attached to it or some such. I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Ooh, you should ask for an RA like.
Oh, never mind that. Thanks.
I mean, I see it would be a valuable item for a king to have, but do you feel the need that you'll need to lie to people in the future?
But it seemed like the kind of thing that you can only get with the voucher like this.
I suppose, yeah. Or go into the source and talking to a devil for it, but I very much don't recommend that.
Yeah.
I'm sure Lynx could whip something similar.
Maybe.
Or Field Not when he's done cocooning.
Feed us so.
Maybe next time we go to Lynx's, I'll ask about it.
All
I
right,
know he doesn't
breakfast
like
is
you.
ready.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Gosh, chicken souls.
I have a question. So during breakfast, can I count that as a short rest for recovering energy?
If everyone is willing to take 1 hour to eat
To
their
enjoy
breakfast, then you can.
I don't think we should get moving until the sun is properly up, anyways.
As you
So-
saying that, it's like 10 o'clock when it was 5 when you started doing your stuff, and it is now 10 o'clock in the morning, so the sun is up.
I
Just do it in the cart.
well, if y'all do want to take a little bit of time for drinks, I have coffee and then a flask that has a random drink of the DM's choice, but has a 1 in 20 chance of being a potion of healing.
I usually take my
I'll
time
click
sipping
that one.
coffee in the morning.
Yeah, so I got
Okay.
warm coffee and I got the flask of fluids.
I'll go with the coffee.
Aikido didn't do anything fast. It was like 10 hours sleep, an hour to get up, an hour for breakfast. Then he was like ready to like talk about doing stuff. But I understand your pain, Simamar.
Yeah, I mean, it was a chore, and now I'm in his boat because now I'm, spending energy at the start of the day for tough, and now I just want to take my time, get all of it back.
Drink some coffee. I don't have a time limit on this house. We can chill for an hour.
Sip some caffeine.
Is everyone okay with chillaxing and eating a slow breakfast, drinking, chilling for 1 hour? I don't hear any nays, so you're good to go.
Okay.
You guys enjoy a long breakfast, a good drink, and as you are cleaned and ready for a new day, it's 11 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm fucking loving this part. You guys step out of your house. Now that it's daytime, Jolly, there is like 75% of the road which is covered up by your house.
I go ahead and start packing everything up. Get the cat back in the bag, the armor, the skeleton, the house sword, pack the chest back up.
As
All
you
right.
guys are packing up, there is no one on the road. There was no one behind you. As you look down the road further, you see the camp is still there. Whatever fire they had is out. The tents are still there though.
I'll tap crows and get them to go look at it.
You have a mental link with these crows.
Let me actually check that because they scout for me. Shield of crows. I speak command word to summon
Saruman.
swarm. Oh, it's ravens, not crows. They scout terrain, warn me of enemies, and keep watch while I sleep.
I assume
They
that
do
means
not.
that they have to.
They don't engage.
Warren could be ka ka.
I think that's fair. Yeah, but I do also have the amulet of communication to use a charge to understand them.
That is fair. You send them down the road to see if there's anything. They flock, fly around the tents, They don't make a noise. They continue down the path.
Looks safe if y'all are ready to go.
I'll get the birds ready.
I hope the house was comfortable.
It was very nice.
Although next time we might want to move a little bit further out so that we're not in the road.
Fair point.
You bored? Sorry?
Do I see that? You want something to play with? We got a little toy. If you're bored, you can play with it.
You have a fidget toy for him?
I pull out a little trophy. If you just say the command word, I'm a winner, it'll shift to what you want it to be.
Give him a fidget spinner.
It's a winner's trophy.
Oh, thank you. Ah. Wait, actual chickens?
Chickens.
Where did you find those?
Oh, Russell, by the way, I don't know if you know or if you care, but a tentacle tapped me on the shoulder today, and now I think I can do some more things with my connection with Feldnot. I don't know, thought it was worth mentioning. The stew is almost done. Are you like a Meeseeks? Do you crave death?
As you all remember when he was going to cast one spell, and Riven's like, a greater restoration. Got one job, I can't even do it. You guys get back on the cart. Pass the tents.
We would be continuing on the way, which I believe we were already past the tents.
You had stopped before you got to the tents. They were
very
down
well.
further.
Then we are going past the tents indeed.
I will use my cloak, and I have true sight of 120 feet. If that changes anything.
Nope. With your, 75% of the group just hears snoring coming from the tents as you guys go by.
Looks safe to me.
As you get on the road and you travel for 2 hours, you spot a group of foxes to the left of the road. Red and white foxes. They look similar to ones you've seen earlier on this trip.
Smile and wave.
They're pretty cute.
I think they're pretty.
Right? I love it when the dice tell the story. As you pass the foxes, a couple of them look in your direction, and then they go back to playing some sort of game of tag. You get 2 hours down the road, and up ahead of you, about 300 feet, you see several swarms of insects. One second. You see 15 swarms of insects. Bondar, with your goggles. That's swarms of those. 15 swarms of those.
Pixies or fairies.
Why are there so many things?
What's with all the Fae in the Dwarven Kingdoms? It doesn't make sense.
They are cool. What's wrong with Faye? They're pretty.
They don't belong here.
They're
And the
beautiful.
one that was different was sleeping as you guys went by. Slow down. You just travel at normal speed.
I mean, we
Fire
don't
Lord?
need to interact with them.
15 swarms.
Yeah, Riven. The
The ground starts shaking. Underneath each of the swarm, a rift opens up, and this black tentacles with a mouth of a like a weird ass snake engulfs the swarms and goes back into the ground.
That was horrifying.
That was
oh,
awesome.
And now there's 15 of these fissures in the ground with this black ichor.
You need to show me how to do that. That's cool.
We should clean up after ourselves.
Yeah. We have a humanoid snake too.
Is that permanent? Are those holes gonna stay there? Are those shadow tentacles going to like eat nearby people? Wessel? I know Riven had a vendetta against pixies because they stole his bags of holding forever ago.
I appreciate it.
You approach these fissures.
How large are these fissures?
The swarms weren't that big, so they would probably be about half a foot wide and about 2 foot long.
I'll approach one.
Yeah, I'll just cast Mold Earth to fix it all. I'm sorry.
As you mold earth to go up and over, the earth just gets absorbed. Lolly, as you move over, nothing happens.
So where do these go?
Probably to hell. Or the abyss. Or the
I think that's
void.
a nicer place than where they sent him. Oh,
So probably Zar's stomach.
Simimar, is your ability on all the time?
Which ability? The detect planar portals?
Yeah.
It is not, but I feel incentivized to activate that ability.
I mean, if everyone's asking where they go, right?
Yeah.
You do not detect a planar unless one of you fucks has a planar portal on you. You don't detect a planar portal within a mile.
better.
That's why I said I don't know what you guys have on, but these things are not planar portals anymore. Whatever they did has been done.
So they're just here now.
That's what I think.
I have a amulet of the plains.
Can I look down into them? Are they like 90 feet deep? Longer?
No, they're just like surface level.
So, but when I cover them with Move Earth, it
You
just.
put dirt on top, and the dirt kind of like sunk into whatever the black ichor is.
But it did cover it?
It sunk into it.
So I'm sorry, I'm trying to picture this. You're saying it's not that deep, it's surface level, but the earth going over it would sink.
I'm
below.
saying the black ichor is even with the surface.
I see.
So it's not like it's not like when it first came out, like it was a crack and a fissure, and then the thing came up and out. But as it pulled back, like there was just a coating across the top.
Oh, neat. I feel like my sword would also ping as a planar portal.
I'm gonna do something a little silly and cast identify on this shit. On the iCore. Takes me about a minute. Or maybe actually I should just have Mondar do it.
What do you do?
Are you casting it?
Yes.
That's what it identifies as.
Okay, well that's a thing. I assume this will just go away. I hope. I can't cover it. I don't know what to do about it.
Put up a sign that says, "Do not get close."
Wessel, do you have a chicken I can borrow? Does anybody have a disposable small creature that we could test on this flat R?
You do.
Ever familiar?
Someone
I
has
can-
crows or
I
ravens.
can send one of my ravens in.
No.
Isn't there a Tressum?
Not the trust him.
Well,
Yep.
I could just I send one of my ravens into each one of the holes because it's a swarm. I imagine I can get one in each.
They die?
They go in. It's like what's your alignment? If you don't want to tell me out loud, you can type it in your channel.
True neutral.
That's never gotten anybody in trouble before in this game.
I don't think the crows are going to die. I'm sure they're fine.
Jolly. You hear in your head. You sacrifice these crows, these ravens.
Is that a question or a statement? Hmm. I guess I respond. If I can, I'll try to respond with just trying to see where it goes.
Very well. They get like probably like up to their chest in like this black ichor, and they don't go any deeper.
Yeah. Can they fly back out?
They can't fly.
Oh,
Ichor all over themselves. They're like flopping on the ground outside of the ichor now with ichor.
can I use my automated bath on them?
Hose them down? Sure.
Once I do that, are they able to fly again?
Eventually, yes. You
All right.
hose
I'm
them
just
down.
gonna, like a child who's like shoving something that they broke underneath a rug, underneath a couch or something. I'm just gonna use Move Earth to like create like a little almost mini Thunderdome, just a dome over the over these splotches,
Okay.
like little bumps in the ground, and they're hollow, so they're not and supporting itself so that it won't fall in. I think this is as good as we're gonna get, guys.
I don't think they're an issue.
Yeah, okay. We've spent enough time on this. Let's move.
You get 2 hours down the road. Sorry, that's lagging on me. 1 second. Um, you get 2 hours down the road, so it's now about 3 o'clock. You see to the right in the mountains, in the heading towards the road, you see 11 tricrines. Heading to the road in front of you, looking like they're trying to cut you guys off.
Is anyone evil?
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw up. I'm gonna cast Autoluke's Freezing Spear like 100 feet into the air, and just a burst of arcane icy energy emits, just as a general, fuck off, leave us alone. We're not worth it.
And who are you asking about if anyone was evil? Are you asking the group, or are you asking like
The
if there was
group.
something?
You said there's those celestial horse things that.
No. Tri-creen,
Right.
not just. Sorry if I didn't say tri-creen. So like the giant praying mantis guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they're evil, but they're not friendly. Typically.
We've come across the celestial horses before, and so he thought I was citing those.
T-Gen. They seem to take my meaning.
If your meaning was turn the fuck around, they do. And they start heading back up in the mountains. Continue on your way.
Yep. Noting reduced charges on my winter.
I know why there's no dwarf fucking caravans. Every 2 hours you fucking run across something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not necessarily our job to clear the road, so that's why I'm not waiting for those Thrycreens to get bigger and casting the sphere at them.
As you get to high 15, you guys are traveling down the road. Pretty much all of you guys see a gateway open behind you guys. And it's about like 25 feet off the ground. And four winged armored females fly through.
I hear the celestials.
Yeah, I will stop the cart as this is unusual.
Oh, fuck. Fuck me.
I hope they're not here for me.
Have you done anything recently?
I mean, I did attach my soul to a lich ring.
I don't think that would necessarily get your. You did what?
And as you look back, of these four winged females are in black, red armor, red feathered wings, red and black horns.
Can I insight the group as they move? Are they here for us? Are they moving quickly with hostile intent, or are they kind of passively flying in a direction?
or you can roll insight. It looks like hostile intent towards you guys.
I don't think they're here to talk, guys.
I don't think I'm going to be able to intimidate them away.
I go Super Saiyan.
I'm going to cast invulnerability on myself.
I will drink a potion of invulnerability, actually. Wherever my potions are.
I doubt this is relevant, but undead, celestials, and fiends have disadvantage on wisdom perception checks to find me, as your chaotic spiritual energy partially masks you from their senses.
I should be able to see you at all then.
Was anyone else doing anything?
Gift of alacrity to the party.
As you guys do that, they pull out their bows and they fire, and they don't hit you guys, and they immediately go back in the portal. They have a +7 to hit.
Hold up. I want to activate fast and chase them down because I want answers.
So you're gonna run through the portal with them?
Yep. I mean, it's not like I can't just cut a void back to here.
Interdict one. It'd be best to get one before they get back.
Well, either way, I would like to interact with them before they get through the portal or after they get through the portal. Doesn't matter which. And by interact, I mean hit them really hard.
I'll be right back.
As you drink your potion, people do their spells. They fired. They turned around. Some of them are activates fast. And how many? What are you activating on fast?
How far away is the portal from us?
I think I said like 250 feet.
Okay.
About 20 feet in the air.
I believe I am activating fast 3. I'll be activating fast 4 for 40 energy. And that will get me to... I can't turn my brain on right now. Sorry, guys. 50 times 8 as a flying speed. 400?
Wow. What are you doing?
4 ranks into fast, 3 for the movement speed increased, and 4 as the variation to make it a flying speed.
So wouldn't that be times 8, not times 50?
Yeah, times 8. So it's 400 because my base speed is 50. 50 times 8. $400.
I see.
If I can catch them on this side of the portal, I'll do 3 ranks of weapon into my greatsword for AoE, so I can hit all of them, and I will swing twice non-lethally to knock them out. If the first attack doesn't do it. Which, let me pop weapon just to see how far that AoE covers. Area 30, so that's a 100-foot radius per swing.
So you just activated weapon 2?
Mm-hmm.
You can only activate one anime in a round.
Well, the next round I'll activate weapon and hit them. But if they're outside the portal, then I will be in between them and the portal to block them from leaving. Can I ask them in Celestial, hey, that was very rude. Why would you attack us?
I'm gonna say because you guys are starting to buff and they just fired, that it would be they turn around and go through the portal. So if you're going to attack them, you're going to be on the other side of the portal with them.
Okay. That is fine.
Make your attack.
Are we still on turn 1, or is this turn 2?
This would still be turn. This fucking. As
Yeah.
soon as they showed up, you guys started doing actions, so they did an action.
Okay. Well, then my turn's over because I drank a potion and fasted. Well, I can't summon my weapon, so
Punch him.
I guess. I mean, I really just want them to tell us why they attacked us, but yeah, I will grapple one.
I could just cast Ascending and ask them why they attacked us.
That is fair. 21 to grapple one.
They showed up, we buffed, they shot, they decided they don't want no smoke.
Well, and the other problem is figuring out if they are consistently raiding on these roads.
Simimar, as you fly through this portal to attack them, you hear thousands and thousands of explosions going off in the distance as you hear. And you just hear everywhere.
Oh,
But you have this creature grappled.
okay. I will aggressively ask her, why did you attack us? Where in the hell is this?
Who do you work for?
Where's Rachel?
Looks at you confused.
I just try Netherese.
She says in Netherese, for this. As she motions to the rest of the plane as it is exploding.
Is the portal still open?
Sure.
Do I see these explosions happening through the portal?
I would say you could hear some loud explosions, but they're not really like showing off the light in front of the portal.
Okay. I think I'm just going to release her and just float back through the portal and just tell them, just don't go randomly attacking people on the material plane.
Weren't there
As you
barrier-
float back through. What?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
You were gonna say a barrier?
I was saying, isn't there a barrier or like some reason way that like it shouldn't be that easy for devils and demons to get across into the material plane? Wasn't there a certain angel that wished that that would never happen?
These aren't devils
Yeah.
or demons anymore. These are netherites.
There will never be a devil or a demon that comes into the plane of Alarak.
I see.
Which I'm assuming.
So now that you come across,
It took them a while, but they found one. As you float back through and the portal starts to close, those three blow up.
Oh God!
notice
Why?
Simar, can you give me a con save?
I can. Why are people exploding? If this is an effect that causes damage, I'm currently immune to all damage types because of the ring and the potion of invulnerability.
As this wave of burst comes across you, your hair gets flown back. You can feel the pressure, but you take no damage. And the portal closes. And that's not a plane I think you've been on before.
No, that was so. It was. I'm imagining it's kind of this dark, grayish, sandy wasteland that's just in a constant state of war.
Actually, it was just a vast expanse, and you could see around. It wasn't dark. You just heard all these beasts roaring and blowing up.
And then
are former devils and demons now fighting over Nether for supremacy? Is that what's happening? Okay.
so, for slight clarification, the individuals that we were speaking to, they did not like choose to willingly explode themselves. They got exploded by something.
Does anyone know if
Yeah, it
Suda
didn't
was a
look.
netherite?
What was that, Mondar?
Does anyone know if Suda was a netherite?
I think it was elemental.
Okay. Okay. I thought it might have been a power vacuum thing.
On the list of things that are not our problem, things going on in the Nether are probably very, very close to the bottom of that list.
I agree.
Onward.
Note to self: never go to the never.
As you wipe yourself off, you get back on the. You're traveling down the mountain another 2 hours. And it was really weird because it's like road and rocks, you know? Few fey here and there, but that's pretty much road and rocks, right? Down on the left, as you're coming up over this like hill and you're looking down, there is a pool of water. There is palm trees. There's a little hut. You can hear hula music.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a party of some kind.
That doesn't mean you're not going crazy. It just means we all hear the same thing.
Are you sure you're not?
I don't think you're going crazy. I hear it too. Granted, we don't know what it is.
I still think you're going
You
crazy.
want to send your pros to go scout?
Yeah, sure. Hold on, let me check how long these last before I have to recall them.
If not, I can send something of my own.
I'm assuming it's been more. It lasts 12 hours.
It has not been 12 hours. You
Yeah.
guys keep running into something every 2 hours. It has
Then
only
yes.
been 6.
I think
Yeah,
there's a good
they're
reason why
done.
people stop using these roads.
What do you have your murder of ravens do?
I just have it fly towards the sound.
How close sound is coming from the hut?
Let's say I don't actually know what their vision is. So
It's
we'll
still
say
light out, so it's fine.
we'll say 120 feet.
120 feet. Okay.
Yeah. And I'll pop one of my amulets of communications. So I can have comprehend language up.
They don't see any movement.
Yeah, no, they it looks fine. I don't see anything.
Do you want us to go closer?
That's not my call to make. I'm not the one that can turn liquid to dust in 6 seconds.
Do we want to go and see who's home at the strange hut with the strange music in the middle of the road? Well,
It's on the side of the road.
side of the road, but still.
Yeah, it's not directly in the road.
I mean, it is a individual or creature that has chosen to live out here. Motions at all the rocks.
And it's still really hot.
I think we should verify that they're not hurting anyone. Make sure they're not like a succubus or something else in disguise.
No, they were sleeping back there.
I don't know what you mean.
So how do you want to approach? Oasis in the mountains.
I'm gonna have a fucking hell of a report to send back to them.
Yep.
How quick can you move a turn, Cinnamore?
I am kind of tired now, but 800 something feet at most right now.
Oh, I can give you haste if you want to, check it out,
Sure, we can do that.
and then just run there, then run back in the blink of an eye. That's it. Okay, then I'll take out a golden pocket watch out of my glove, tap it, and give you a charge of haste.
Okay. I'll spend 10 energy to double my movement speed, so I'm at 200 feet with haste. And I will just casually walk up to the door and knock on the door frame.
Similar as you walk across the sand, you get to the hut. See the beautiful water glistening in the sun. Something is off. You knock on the door. No one answers.
I will activate my gem of true seeing.
The water's not beautiful clear. It's green. The hut's green. The ground is green.
Uh,
You
Walk
are on
back.
a giant ooze.
Oh, going to pretend that I didn't see the truth, so I'm going to make a deception check. And then I will hopefully casually return to the party as I the same manner I approach the hut.
You're fine.
All right, make it back to the party. Yeah, that's not a hut. That's an ooze.
A what?
It's a big green gelatinous ooze cube thing that I'm assuming lures people in with, a song and beautiful waters and then eats them.
We are less than a 64th of our way to Vilkwich, and we have encountered devils, multiple oozes, and a shit ton of fae. No wonder this path is... Nobody's getting through. Caldora may as well be under siege.
Yeah. Riven, you want to explode that real quick?
Those?
Ye.
I mean, yeah.
Or politely persuade it not to eat people that walk into it?
Yeah, I'll see if we can talk to it first. I doubt it's going to respond. Telepathically, I'll ask it if it can move or stop eating people.
Does it have the intelligence to communicate back?
It's true.
You
It
fuck
is
with a
true.
slime. Not all oozes are slimes, but all slimes are oozes, right?
Do I get a response back?
What did you say?
I would ask it if it has been like killing people or stuff, and then if it could move off the road.
You see this. Give us your choice of charisma check.
I guess persuasion at this point, because I'm trying to see if it'll even move.
Nice.
You see it shimmers. The oasis disappears, and this giant gargantuan ooze lifts up and kind of like a giant wave goes further off the road.
Is it like off the road? Like how far are we talking? Like 10 feet, 50 feet?
You just asked a predator to very nicely not eat people.
I did.
It sloshes at a speed of 20.
Okay. But it's moving off. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Tireless, I have to touch it, don't I? If I remember right. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna tell it I will help it, and then I'll see if I can cast Storm God's Haste on it to move it off the road faster.
It moves at 60.
Hey, that's better than what I was expecting.
That's an average person's stash. That's pretty good.
Okay. And then I'll
I'll
focus.
It gets
scream
about
at it.
600
Bye.
feet away from the road and stops.
Everybody happy with that?
Good enough for now.
Okay.
Make a note.
I would.
It turns back into Oasis.
I would if I had. I'll take some rations and meat and like walk over and throw some in there for it as a thank you.
I just shake some on our shoulder and say, write that down.
Riven feeding house ooze meat.
No, that just that the ooze is here. They don't need to do that.
Oh, that, yeah.
If you want to write down your personal diary, Riven is a. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Let's just go.
I will note that it is intelligent and did listen to telepathy, so it can be communicated with.
Riven, as you drop the rations on it, they just start melting.
Yep. And I'll say thank you. Please try
He
not to kill
waves.
anybody else, but thanks. Creatures are totally fine. And all the fairies.
I think he's a big sweetie.
Devils.
I'll whisper, all the fairies, all of them. And walk off.
All the fairies. Onward.
And then I would I'm gonna mark this place like on my map, like on a map for me. That way I can come back later, feed him again, make sure he's not destroying people.
Did you just acquire a pet ooze?
I did.
We don't have to explode all of our problems.
No.
As you're traveling, darkness comes.
You know, I think that's one of like I can probably count on one hand how many times I've successfully resolved something without just killing it. It's pretty bad.
Well, we'll get those numbers up.
We don't want that.
To talk to things instead of exploding them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As your what are your dark visions?
360 feet.
I think I'm 120.
60 feet.
60.
As you're traveling, it's dark out. Vondar, about 2100, as you're traveling on the right side of the road, you spot several trees. And because you have perception, so you see there are 6 trees growing. You said 300 and something?
360, yeah.
About 300 feet off the road, there are 6 trees growing. They look about 20 foot tall. And you have not seen, other than Riven's pet, you have not seen a tree on this road.
Okay. I'll warn everyone.
That there's trees off the road.
I mean, in this environment, that's notable.
That is very notable. I'm pretty sure they are some kind of ent. Just like the fire ants that we encountered in the north.
And you told them what city to go attack. I mean, you told them where there was a city.
Hold on. These cannot be the same ents.
Those were on fire.
I mean, they're in a fiery region now.
These trees are not on fire, or else those of you with not 360 foot of dark vision would have also seen them. And you discovered those fire ants at night too, because that's how you saw them so far away.
All right. Should I go talk to the ants and see what they're doing here?
I mean, it's not our job to address any of these things. It's just our job to report them and to observe them. So, if that's something you want to take upon yourself, you can, but we don't need to.
It's more out of morbid curiosity, but I will go with what the party wants to do.
I'm just along for the ride.
How many hours will we pass that ooze?
Four?
Okay.
Or do you think it doubled down? Got in front of you?
Mm-mm. No, I was thinking about going back and getting it.
Enjoying the other trees?
What's up? Oh, no. But I got a dimension.
What do you want to do, Simamar?
If everyone's fine with it, I would like to talk to the trees to see what they're up to.
Is anyone going with Simamar?
I will.
As you approach and the trees get within your dark vision, these are gray trees with gray vines and gray flowers, standing about 20 foot tall. They seem to be 6 different type of leaf trees. Those like maples, oak. Insert other leaf trees.
If I can, as we get closer to them, I'd like to tilt my glasses and use the lens of forgotten lore to cast legend lore to see if I can figure out what these are based on the description given.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So you would hear sad trombone music notes, as the description you have give is not has not done anything actually to qualify as a legendary thing.
Well, I don't think that these are special, but in the off chance that they are, she's going to wave her hand and cast Force Buckler. But I don't think these are going to attack us.
Oh, they're ants. They're usually very solitary and defensive in nature. I will say hello in Sylvan.
As you do. Out of the trees come each tree a single female covered in leaves, hair down past her shoulders. Help us, in Sylvan.
Okay, not what I was anticipating. What do you need?
We're bound to this god-forsaken mountain. We're talking to dryads.
Yes, and I have a hunch. I would be willing to take your acorns and plant them in a proper forest, like the Spring Elves Kingdom. Or actually, can you, if I were to open a portal, would you be able to move now?
We could, but it would kill us eventually.
What would kill you eventually?
We are bound to these trees. Unlike our brethren, our sistren, we have been cursed. And we are bound to these specific trees. We are unable to bind ourselves to new ones.
Okay.
And no travelers ever come off the road. We've never. You are the first.
All right, I have an idea, but it might take a day. Let me talk to the rest of my party, and we'll see if we can't help you get to a forest.
I want to
Um,
insight what they said about the travelers not normally stopping.
Sure.
26.
They're not entirely truthful on that.
Are you sure that no travelers stop?
Maybe none that could help.
I don't think they're telling the exact truth in saying that what they were saying about travelers. We we have a way we can help if you can just be truthful.
Technically,
No.
my ability does not say that I have to understand their language in order to know that I'm being lied to.
Did you join us, Vondar?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
right, you guys went off.
I will now telepathically tell you that these are dryads and that they are cursed to these trees and they need to be moved to somewhere else.
I would say with your crazy passive, you've probably been listening to the conversation, and you know that they were lying about no travelers have stopped.
Are they sincerely asking for help?
Yes. Everything else was not a lie.
Many others come by, but none of them have been able to help uproot and relocate an entire goddamn tree thousands of miles in the space of a few seconds. Or have
Right.
the willingness to do so.
So I have the strength of a storm giant. Do I feel that I'd be strong enough to pick up a tree and walk with it?
These aren't the biggest of trees. They're only about 8 inches round. So, possibly.
Okay.
What if I enlarged him? Would that increase his chances?
Yes.
I'll take a brooch off of my chest and
Wait. Before you enlarge me, I
Do
want
it
to
before he says, wait.
Wait.
Too late.
We're not ready.
We could awaken the trees, and then they could uproot themselves, and then we could teleport them.
or I can just use this brooch, which can make him bigger.
Can you use that brooch to make the
Here's
tree
the thing.
smaller?
That's all well and good. That's all
I
well
can
and good.
use
Pulling
whoever's.
out-
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. So that's all well and good. Enlarging him, pulling out the trees, that's all fine. But like, think about it. Do you think you're gonna hurt the tree if you rip it out of its roots?
I was going to ask the dryads if they can uproot the trees themselves.
Okay.
Both of you also have mold earth.
Yeah, no, we can definitely use
Good
that
point.
to excavate the trees and to replant the trees elsewhere.
So the current plan that I am scheming is we uproot each of the trees, get them in a nice, neat pile. I cut open a rift somewhere to the spring forest, and then I quickly move as many of the trees through the portal as I can. Which
Gotcha.
D&D mechanics, I should be able to do all 6 trees within a minute.
Okay.
So you can cut open a rift. What does that mean?
I have a custom weapon called the Rift Maker, which is based off of the Sword of Plains. Lets me make a portal that is 10 feet in diameter. It lasts for a minute, and it goes to either another place in the material plane or any other plane of existence.
Got you. So on top of the sprinting across mountains in 6 seconds and the turning slime to dust, you can also cut open location and teleport somewhere else. Gotcha.
Correct.
Good thing you're my friend. You want me to haste you again? I can do it 3 times a
Boom.
day.
He exploded right there. That was a.
That would probably be helpful. Same with the enlarging. Might be a little
Oh,
tight through the portal, but yeah.
And you concentrate on 2 spells at once, I think. They're both concentration.
they're both items. So it's the Chronomancer's Pocket Clock for the haste, and it's a non-attunement item. The what is it called? The Brooch of Many Sizes for the enlarge reduce spell. All they have to be doing is just wearing it. It's not even a concentration. So if you want me to, I can go ahead and do it. And that's only 2 buffs I have that'll really help you in this particular scenario.
Right. Let's get all the trees set up first, and then we can do that.
Alrighty, just let me know when you're ready, and I'll stab you with the brooch.
Vestiel, would you mold earth the roots while I hold on to the trees?
I will attempt to excavate the roots.
No, we're good. Gentle approach.
That is cool, though.
I love how we always spend like 15 minutes discussing our solution, and then after that, then he comes up with his own solution. But it's a coin flip whether or not it solves all of our problems or is a horrible idea.
Well, from the ones I've heard, at least they always sound cool.
They do.
Style
And
over substance, in my opinion.
as you are using your move earth and stuff, the dryads are like, "Oh, careful that root. That we need that root, especially that root. Oh, careful. Oh."
They're doing this, and Mold Earth only moves Earth.
Do the dryads speak common?
They've only spoken Sullivan.
Oh, sorry. I thought they were speaking common. I can't speak Sylvan.
I would ask the dryads if they could speak common.
They've been answering in Sylvan to everyone who's been speaking in common.
That's my bad.
I'm just letting you know. Even when they say something in common, Simamar, you've probably been like translating it,
Right.
so they understand common.
I can speak Sylvan.
Gotcha.
Cast
I'll just say to
I'll
use
cast
Angel
comprehend
communication.
languages on myself, and I'll ask. So, how did you all wind up here?
Forever. We watched over the trees, and he kicked us out. Found
He?
us here. We dare not say his name, for he will come and kill us.
Is that true?
Yes. They are deeply scared of whoever bound them here.
Are we all there now?
You
You can be.
Hope so.
Yeah, I brought the
We
card
do an
over.
Arcana check to see if we can figure out who cast this.
Jet do spells leave signatures.
I guess probably not.
Long time.
Yeah, probably not. It's fine. I just figured I'd ask.
I think I'm at months looking into the past. If we really want to Sherlock Holmes this.
Are you also doing that while you're moving Earth, Bastille, or?
No,
Okay.
I have one task at a time. I'm just saying that out loud.
While we are working,
You
I would.
Arcana, and you cannot. There's no signature left behind there, Ribbon.
Okay, perfect.
Sorry to interrupt, Simamar.
Nope.
Oh no worries. I would like to pray to Akito to let him know that there are 6 displaced dryads that we're trying to replant in his territory. They have some slight baggage with a evil or bad person.
And how you use message?
I'm praying in my mind as we are working.
Oh, too bad. Could have got back to you. Did you tell him what they did?
I told them that they were kicked out and bound to their trees by someone.
Keto would say, "Are they tree shepherds?"
I would ask them, "Are you tree shepherds?"
Yes.
In
We
prayer.
looked after the trees.
In prayer, yes, they say they are tree shepherds.
In the first war of the elves versus the elves, when Cerulean went mad, the trees fought against him, and for that he banished their shepherds, and they've been looking for them ever since.
Oh. Is it okay that I bring them to your lands?
You bring them to Kylie land. Or were you
Gotcha.
talking about bring them to the forest?
I had a couple of ideas of where in the forest, but I'll bring them to Kylie land.
If you bring them to the forest, let me know where they are.
I'll just bring them straight to Kylie land so you can manage them properly.
Thank you.
Okay. I will inform the dryads that Akito Kylie is welcoming you to his kingdom in Akito land, and that if he who shall not be named starts with a C and ends with a lawn, he has been defeated.
They all fall down crying.
You made them cry.
I hope tears of joy.
They're good tears.
They
vaguely
seem
remember when,
to be happy.
I vaguely remember when that guy died. I was unconscious. And then I woke up and he was dead.
Oh yeah, Riven was at the final battle.
And we never found their shepherds.
So, have the trees all been properly excavated?
With your crazy high arcanes and natures, normally I'd ask you if you want to roll a couple arcanes and natures just in case you get a 20, because it might bump your skill up. You feel free to give me 3 arcanes and 3 natures. Doing the mold earths and then the trees out without breaking them.
Okay. My nature's fairly low.
Your nature's +9.
It's fairly low. I'm concerned. I actually have a feat that I will probably use. I don't know if it counts for skill checks, but I don't think I have anything I can do to boost up skill checks. With that in mind, the trees that I got lower checks on, I will use my healing touch feature to just heal what little damage I cause by displacing them.
Because there was 6, there was actually 4 trees that were damaged. How many healing touches do you have?
I have 3, and then I will use my I'll use healing word and some spell slots to heal the other one back up with cure wounds.
When you do the healing touches on 3 of them, you hear shackles break.
You
Huh.
the curse.
I've removed the curse on the trees. Okay.
You said the trees are pretty hurt.
4 of them were. He did a healing touch on 3 of them, and then he was going to do something on the 4th one.
Yeah, I have to cure wounds the other one. I can't remove the curse of the last one because I only have 3 uses of healing touch. But if I sleep on it,
Does greater restoration move curses? I can't remember.
I think so.
Pretty sure, right?
So
Yeah.
you know it does, but you also know you can't remove curses.
That's true. Okay.
Huh.
Then I will just mass heal on it.
So with your cure wounds and the mass heals, you have tended up, fixed what trees were broken and whatnot. You have 6 trees lying down.
Okay. I will open a rift to Aikido Land.
Where's that?
Did you ask where is that?
Yeah, never heard of it.
That is, I believe, this little settlement here in front of the northeastern Elven Forest.
Oh, near Kylie Land?
Yeah, Kylie Land. That's what I was talking about.
Spicy today, aren't we, Gray?
Roll the D100.
Oof. So 32. I believe that is a mishap.
Roll again.
Similar area.
Okay. You open up a portal. It's dark. Through's dark.
Okay. Pick up a tree, run it through. Take a quick look around to make sure that this is the rightmost place, and then I will move
As
the rest
you
of the
look
trees through.
around, Simamar, the 60 feet of just flat earth seems to have been. It's not plains, not rocks, it's not trees. Roll an insight.
Oh, where did this one go?
You remember a long time ago when you were off gallivanting and saw some 4 red dragons attacking a city, and so you hid out. And when you thought the coast was clear, you got up and you got
No.
struck by meteors. You remember that?
Why am I at Air Rat?
You're not at Ararat, but you look like you're at the bottom of a meteor hit strike.
All right, back through the portal.
What'd you do?
Oh, that was the bottom of a meteor.
And for shits and giggles, you took 12 force damage as you went through the portal.
Ow.
Did your sword fuck up?
Sword is acting up.
Did you say the bottom of a meteor?
Nope, the bottom of a meteor hole or something.
Oh yeah, let's just add that to the list of things.
Do you
Normal, got you.
want? Do you? You were putting them in a different dimension. Do you want me a gate?
If you could open up a gate to Kylie Land, that would be great.
And that's Aikido's home dimension.
It's
hopefully?
not a dimension. We went there. It's the dinosaur park.
Oh, that's right.
I can take us to the plane of air, and she can get us to Kylie Land.
Well,
Yeah,
I can
Can
carry at
we-
least. I can carry a couple of the trees.
okay,
Yeah.
cool. As long as
I
we
can
can
car-
carry all the trees and bring
I
the
can also
dryads.
I can also cast haste on the two of you if y'all want to get
3
there
of the
and not be
dryads
there.
stand up and say, whatever you did, I don't feel bound to my tree. And they grab some stuff and they say, I can bind to a new one.
Oh, if you can just walk through the gate, then we don't have to carry those
Three
trees.
of us are stuck with trees.
I can take
So-
one tree. Simamar can take one, and
If you guys want to do that, I can teleport them. The ones that aren't bound straight to Kylie Land.
I think I can hoist up 2 trees. Well, one in each arm.
my strength is actually higher, so
Oh.
I'll
Oh.
take-
My strength is still 8.
True.
Fine.
Yeah. Do you want me to teleport him, or do you want to just have him walk with us? Either or, doesn't matter.
Vondar hikes up 2 trees, one on each shoulder.
Oh, if we can carry all 3 trees at once, and you can teleport us, and we can just all teleport straight there.
Yeah, we can do that. If you guys want to pick him up, I can teleport you guys or everybody.
That sounds like a plan.
Yep. And once we grabbed everything, circle, and then I'll cast greater teleport, which cannot fail.
Drive. Kylie Land.
I will pray to Aikido that we have arrived. Since we were going to make camp anyway, why don't we just rest here for the night? That way in the morning I can fix the or help the other dryads with my healing touch. Hello, good sir.
As you guys are standing, that gentleman appears in front of you. Thank you. That was faster than I thought, Simamar.
Whoa. Yeah. It's good to see you again,
Hello,
Aikido.
Marcus.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, thanks for signing off on my thing, by the way.
Please don't ever say it that way again.
Yeah, yeah, I know. You know me. Same old, same old.
Nice to meet
Hello.
you.
Oh, hold on.
Nice to meet you.
Forgot. You gotta meet somebody.
Or you just turn around.
Vondar, can you open up a gate so we can pull Wessel and the cart and the chocobos?
Not when we're on the material plane.
Oh shit.
I can try another rift.
Now I understand why you went witness protection plan.
What?
You
Why?
got to epic level adventures and you didn't know how spells worked.
It's true. It's true.
Why didn't
Simamar.
Vessel come with us?
Because he was back at the cart.
I'll say I'll be right back, and then teleport to him, and then teleport everyone back. For Wetzel? Can I put him in a bag of holding? What if I target the cart? That's fair. That's fair. So I'll do that. I'll do the cart, and then I'll teleport all of us. This is we show up with Wetzel. Like this is Levin and Jim's kid. Well, something of a part of Levin and Jim's kid.
That is fair. Simamar. You know that crater you were just in?
Yeah.
Ito snaps his fingers and the dryads all disappear. And he starts to disappear. He says, Marcus made that. That was Arcset as he disappears.
Yep.
I look at Riven.
Oh,
What did Riven do?
I had some suspicions, but I didn't think that you would have been the cause of Arcset's annihilation.
What was Arcset?
Arcset was the city that I met Thea, Keto, and the rest of the original party of the Midnight Twilight. Golden Twilight.
Okay, which giant circle? Which giant hole in the map is that one?
It is
The majority of
the
those are for me.
the westernmost hole over here by the summer forest.
Oh, I see it.
In his defense, he was only the second most responsible person for the
Yeah.
destruction of
Yeah,
Arcset.
yeah. That is fair. I won't say it wasn't my fault, but I definitely wasn't entirely to blame solo.
I mean,
You know, it's
everything's
funny.
a spectrum.
I have a few of those Riven, so it's okay.
Yeah, but did you delete people
I almost
and
caused
rearrange the face of the map?
I almost caused the end of the world.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Not myself, but me, Yuki, the player, and the character.
Well,
Yeah, that was
God.
a thing that happened once.
so at the end of the
Entirely
day,
my fault. Anyway, go ahead.
I mean, at the end of the day, I've already gotten over Arcset being destroyed. Sure, it pains me to know that you were at least partially responsible for it, but I'm not going to blame you or lash out at you for what happened in the past. You know, are moving forward in your own way, and I think that is enough.
Riven has done a lot of growing with us.
Yep. So what's
Mhm.
happened's happened. All we
It's
can do is
definitely the group that's growing me. It's not the death threats that I receive daily from death and all the other deities.
So I guess I'll add that to the list. Turns enemies to dust, cut through the mortal plane, can move faster than light, destroys cities. Anything else?
by the way, Riven, I'm sure you remember. Oh, he said it in Infernal. I was going to translate. Arcset was Akito's hometown.
Oh, I know.
So,
That was infernal.
yep.
You mean that?
No, that was actually Infernal text.
Huh. Okay.
Remind me exactly.
I am one of those.
Remind me. Who was it? It was the random caster, right? Like the quest that we were on that dropped all the bombs all over the place. That set up all the
Those-
nukes.
It was who you were looking. It's who you want to be. Your idol did that.
I don't know if it was my idol. Wait, it wasn't Draven, right?
It's your idol. Person that you want to be.
Was it Draven?
No, it was that guy who used to be the apprentice to the goddess of magic.
You're wearing his fucking robes.
I'm not wearing his robes. I know.
You are wearing his robes.
Yeah. After he stole them.
He did not steal them.
I thought he stole them. Did he not? Oh. Oh. Yeah. Well, Vale was a little different. Eldritch horrors are some assholes. End of discussion.
that is the quote for the session. Eldritch horrors are assholes.
Yeah.
Mm.
You should put that on the thumbnail for the video jet.
That's on my fridge. It's not even on a thumbnail.
Well,
This should be the name of this session. Eldritch being elder evils are assholes. Let's return back to our cart
yes.
and
It,
kick
cart's here.
dust, because we are still less than a 64th of the way to Vilkwitch.
I mean, at least we've done a very good deed here today.
We're still just exploring the road, right? Is that what we're
Correct.
doing right now? Yeah.
Simamar, you're right. You went and your curiosity really paid off, and you did a really good thing today. I'm proud of you.
Oh, I forgot to move you guys. Ready? This is your 10-hour travel.
Oh my
Oops,
God,
I
you
moved
did
you too far.
uh,
Are we out of the really hot zone now?
No.
Or
Vondar, you know? Because you're from here? You gotta make it over the first mountain pass. Right about here.
and it's not due to a issue of us being slow. It's due to an issue of there's just so much fucking shit on this road.
Yeah, indeed, yeah. Every 2 hours, we're coming against some fucking bullshit.
Yeah, like Faye. Faye.
Faye and Sylvans and
I mean, I'm
demons.
glad we stopped here because that was important and that was a really good thing. But yeah, let's.
Oh, when I rolled them up, I'm like, finally, we found them.
Let's not get sidetracked with random bullshit every single time.
we're back on the road?
Yeah. I mean, I think we need to roll for the sword or teleport back.
I'm just gonna let Riven teleport us because my sword is inconsistent.
Fair enough.
If we're back on the road, I'm going to use my ring to teleport to the Honored Isles to Lynx's place. And I'll head in and ask if they have any items that grant fire resistance to Chobos.
Yeah, do they? Because I know that's a touchy subject for mounts and whatnot. Oh yeah.
Can I get 2?
Looks at you. 2 very rare vouchers, please.
2 very rare?
Yes.
I'll give him 2 very rare vouchers.
Ah, I knew it was you. Look up how much the price was, and I looked at you, and I know. Oh, wait a second. There we go. They hand you an item called Choco Shoes of Fire Resistance.
Great, thanks. I'll head back to the others.
He tips his hat. Have a good day.
Okay, I got them some shoes that will protect them from the heat if you guys want to do the true polymorph.
Oh, are they attunement? Do we need to wait an hour for the Chocobos to put them on?
Well, first, do I need to make an animal handling or something to get them to put the shoes on?
I should be able to communicate that to them with my ranger stuff.
I'm not doing anything to chocobos.
Yeah, I have an innate ability to communicate with beasts as they recognize you as kindred, so I will be able to
Great.
communicate.
One turns the other one. What the hell is he saying in common? Gray?
If you put the boots on, you can be blue chocobo sooner.
Okay.
Quit. Oh, they agree.
I'll identify to see if these have to be attuned.
No, they do not.
Cool. And then I'll slip them on. What do they look like? Because I imagine they were originally horseshoes, but
Oh, I was picturing like dog booties.
And you guys are both one taking one taking the other, and you're doing what again?
Polymorphing them into blue, right?
That was the intention. Quit.
So you throw these things on. Is it technically still the same creature jet? All right, so it still has tireless. You've only traveled for 10 hours. Are you going to keep going?
So 30-hour day, 29-hour day. It's nighttime. I mean, I'm fine with traveling at the night during night.
If you want, since I didn't haste you, um, I can use the last two on the birds to give them haste.
I mean,
for a minute.
double movement for a minute. Mm.
Oh, it's only a minute. You know what? This is why I'm forgetful.
They do have the tireless on that Riven had cast, which will give them 3 times speed anyways. So they are fast. As you shoo them, transform them, you guys get back on the cart and start going. 2 hours in, You all hear several elephants, and you hear like large stomping.
Why? Why are these things here?
And then, like, these are like you guys are hearing this like in front of you, and then you hear elephants on the other side of the road, and then stomping.
Bondar, what do your dwarf eyes see?
Can I see them?
Are you guys slowing down?
I feel like we should, in case there's a stampede or something.
So you're slowing down to like normal cart speed?
Well, yeah, we'll go to normal cart speed because from your description, it sounds like there's two groups of elephants on opposite sides of the road.
Bondar, as you slow down, you see 4 of those fly over your head. And you guys hear an elephant sound on the left side of you. And they were probably about like 350 feet in the air.
Winged armored elephants with hammers on their trunks. Kinda looks celestial.
That sounds intentional.
Oh, it's definitely armor.
You see 2 of them fly. They went to the left side of the road. You see 2 of them fly to the right side.
I
You have
don't
2
like
on your left
this.
and 2 on your right, Bondar.
Are they're looking at us?
After a little bit, they do look towards the road. Sounds like they heard you guys. See them kind of like they land. They're kind of like moving their heads back and forth and kind of like slowly approaching the road.
Okay, so they're cautious. They're not hostile yet. We can A, talk to them, B, drive past them, or C, well, fight them, but I'd rather just talk to them and not fight. If they're celestials, we should be able to communicate.
As soon as it looks like we're in shouting distance, I'll call out a greeting to the elephants.
What language?
Common.
I'm back.
Armored elephants.
That's awesome. Are they elephant people or just normal elephants?
Elephants with wings.
You hear a deep, kind of like, hello, back in common. Hear you. I don't see anybody. I don't see anyone either.
We are travelers on our way to the Black City.
Oh, yeah. Are you fire giants?
No, we are not.
Actually killed
Yeah.
Suitor recently.
He was still around? As they
Was.
get closer to the road. There's 2 on your left and 2 on your right, and they're approaching the road.
That's fine. I think we're fine.
Did you kill anything else?
Uh,
I don't think so. Not
Some aberrations the other day.
yeah. Let me.
Aberrations.
They were called. Still scrolling up. Ruchars.
Son of. Did you leave any behind?
No, they were all completely evaporated.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Hey, they did our job.
There were also a couple of mischievous Fae, but they didn't seem particularly aggressive.
Hey, you say? Which
Just
A
way?
number of them.
Yeah, just some kitsunes having fun on the road. Back towards the capital.
They weren't mice, were they?
No.
Well, check it out. You're a long way from the Black City.
It's a long quest.
Yeah, we're on a quest to investigate the road to the Black City.
There's a lot to be found.
Have you guys seen anything down this road?
Alls I know is those dwarfs gotta stop letting letting driverless carriages going down the mountain.
She'll be coming down the mountain when she comes.
Driverless carriages, you say? How peculiar.
It's just a carriage going down. Doesn't even have chocobos.
Oh,
Did we see those in the Dwarven City?
No. And he's not lying to you.
Hmm. Some sort of experiment, maybe?
sounds like magic to me.
If we didn't have magic. Talking elephant.
Oh. Well, we'll let you be on your way.
Good luck, adventurers. Long way. Safe travels.
Safe travels.
And they start flying off.
Like some more. What were those things called?
I have no idea. I just know that they are a type of good aligned celestial.
I looked at Riven. What were those things called?
Which things?
The elephants.
I have no idea. I couldn't even see them.
You're muted, Jet.
No.
Hold on. He didn't ask me to look it up on the guild card. He asked me if I knew it. I told the truth. Guild card though.
This is where I find out. Can you like type in like parameters and the guild card will tell you something?
I mean, we could elephant celestial.
Metro's fun or not.
That is the
Metro's fun or
assumption.
enough. He can hang on to the guild card till he figures it out.
When you type in that, you get Holyphant and Siege Archon.
Probably the holy font.
It should show pictures in the guild card, right, of what they are.
The bottom one's a Holyphant.
Oh, that was a siege archon then. Holy fant's kind of cute. Eh.
So you get actually 5 hours down the road after that. And you come across 13, even though it's nighttime, you see these guys. Fire elementals that are in the road.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
What's our luck?
I will ready the scroll of authority Field Knot has given me. Um, are they like in the middle of the road, like we're approaching
Yes,
them?
they are.
All right. I will slow down and ask an Igni. Hello, fire elementals. What are you doing here tonight?
As you're approaching and you slow down, you see they kind of like stacking on top of each other, trying to form a giant fire elemental.
All right. By the authority of Nightshade, fuck off!
That was surprisingly good. That was close.
Your choice of charisma roll,
All right.
unless you're trying to do something else.
This is charisma. I guess would fall under intimidation. Since I am using the authority of Feel Not, can I roll at advantage?
I think what this just does is allows you to intimidate stuff that knows what this is.
Okay.
So it's allowing you to do this to certain things. So it's going to have an effect.
All right. 19.
They point.
Was that you gesturing for us to go around them?
In England, fuck off. Which way?
Ah, that way, and I point to the right.
Starts going to the right.
Excellent. All right, shall we continue onwards?
Yeah.
I'm like, finally, something they're gonna fight. He's like, no, fuck off.
Well, it's a bit late in the session for a combat.
Well, that would have been a perfect. Oh, fire elementals. It would have been a perfect. How do you want to do this? How many? Those of you that are immune to fire, raise your hand.
Simimar.
Raise my hand.
Trying to figure it out.
All of us should be at least resistant.
I know I'm resistant. I don't know if I'm immune.
Yeah, and then that's all they do is fire. So the ones that do get hit for half. If you get hit, because fire elemental.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
resistant.
I have nothing against fire, but they literally wouldn't be able to touch me. I have evasion and 45 and 44 to my dexterity saves.
Oh, right.
You travel for 2 more hours. And on the left side and on the right side, This is happening pretty fast because you guys are going pretty fast. There's no like advanced warning other than Vondar at 360 feet. You see a group of a group of fucking mushrooms on the left side and the right side of the road, and they are like encompassing like a 10 by 10 area on each side. Do you do anything to tell the group, or you just fly by?
I'll say mushrooms, and then move probably past them.
Fine with that. Fly past them.
And for Jolly, I think like blue chocobos do 250 feet and around, and with tireless they're doing triple that. So that's why you were literally like flying past these things.
Gotcha.
So unless the group says yes, we slow down to investigate or something, it's just like this is what you passed.
Let's see. Triads. So
Those chocos, Bowen.
I jump out of the cart.
You should have seen the car we had.
You're gonna jump out of the cart?
She just made a pun.
No, that wasn't not in characters.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, don't worry. You'll learn the hard way. We all have.
Yeah, I jumped out of the car too, you know.
I'm just going to step to the side.
Yep, went over my head, so it's all good. You get another 2 hours down the road.
It just doesn't end.
As you are cruising. Let me just tell Vonda what he sees in his.
Four soldiers.
They seem to have been in the air above you, about 300 feet, as you went.
I'm just adding it to the report.
Four soldiers. Vondar, shall we stop and interact with them, or do you think we should just keep going?
They should be friendly.
Okay, and I say we talk to them. Oh, and then yeah, cold.
But what do you shout? What do you say? What do you do?
And speak Celestial.
I speak Celestial. What do you want? I will say hello in bells and chimes.
They respond, hello. Have you seen our missing mounts?
Are you talking about the siege archons that we passed by?
Yes, those, they decided not to rest through the night and they took off without us.
They went that away.
Yeah, Vesteel, could you send a sending to the siege archons to tell them that their angels or want them back?
I will do so. Cast sending.
You never saw us.
If you're hunting down
That's like
the
every response.
Yeah.
before you go, if you're hunting down the Rue cars before you dealt with them.
Oh no, they have a vengeance against those. We weren't hunting those down. We were just traveling. We were coming to check out the giant skeleton in the sky.
There's a giant skeleton in the sky. I look up.
It is nighttime right now. You guys always like it was. You know how like clouds make designs and stuff like that. Like you have noticed to the south that there was a giant like skeleton face cloud, but you just thought it was a cloud.
If we went around the mission right now, I'd be very, very interested to investigate that.
I can always make a note of it for later.
You could try legend loring it.
Who's going to legend lore it?
I will.
Sadly, I can only do mine once a day.
I don't have to use material components anymore, so I can just do it. Oh, and I already have it prepared, so perfect.
Yet does she get anything off the legend lore of the skeleton head cloud?
Do I feel like that's the actual description, or do I feel like I'm getting hand wave Jedi magic trick? Oh, these are not the droids you're looking for.
You never saw us.
Okay, yeah, that's suspicious. There's something definitely going on with that. I relay the information and my findings to the group.
If it was just an ordinary cloud, it wouldn't have told you anything at all.
No, it wouldn't have.
Well,
Dun dun dun.
not our problem until after the quest. Alright, so I just want to note. So far on the journey, we encountered the Urukars, we encountered the Kitsunes, a traveling band of Mistrals that were half elf, half something fae, the Pixies that got consumed by Nightshade. We were
Yes.
attacked by fallen angels from the Netherrealm. We
Yes.
encountered the Ooze acting as a welcoming house.
Yes.
We found Dryads and relocated them to a Kali land.
Yes.
Talked with some siege archons who were hunting down the Uruchars. We told a group of fire elementals to fuck off. Drove past a mushroom colony, and then finally met with the angelic warriors who are the riders for the archons.
And you're about an eighth of the way to the first city.
Ugh.
And as you continue on the road and you travel for another 2 more hours, we're going to end at this.
Part of me thinks that as we get closer to the Black City, things are going to mellow out.
As you are driving, and there are, 1 second, 15 dryads in the road you see at the last second as you run over. You didn't run over. You drove through. And we're going to end it there.
What? You can't do that to us.
But that's a perfect
That was a good ending.
cliffhanger.
Yeah,
Ah,
that was good. That was good.
that was good. I mean, I am enjoying how you were able to weave all of these random encounters into some kind of coherent storyline.
Even the Infernals has a storyline, so not one they're proud of.
Storyline.
Fun
Just one
session.
they're involved in.
Did you mention the Netherites attacking in your summary?
Thank you, everybody, for coming out to stream today. If you enjoyed our content, please feel free to drop us a follow. We would really appreciate the support. And tune in Mondays and Wednesdays for our D&D content. Want to keep up with the events and extra streams? Please check out our Facebook and Twitter to keep up to date on the schedule releases and updates for the streams, including extra streams that we may not have on schedule. And if you would like to see previous content that we've done, check us out on YouTube at Epitaph of Creation. Thank you so much for coming out today, and have a good night, everybody.